Hello everyone. So I know it's been a while. I had my sister's wedding and that was a lot of work and preparation and it was amazing. And her makeup looked awesome. So I have been thinking about what I would like to do up and coming on my channel. And you know, a lot of people do Disney princesses and things, and I was thinking, well, what if I did Disney villains? But a lot of people do that too. And I was thinking, you know, I don't want to make myself into a Disney villain and then have to like walk around in the world. So I thought about doing more of like a Disney villain loose interpretation, or what I would call an everyday Disney villain. So I'm gonna start with Cruella De Vil because I think that's maybe kind of one of the easier ones to do. And I wanted to try this out, so I've been kind of playing around. I did a little stuff in my hair, which I'll take down later, but let me get started. So I'm hoping that I'm not going to be like dropping things in this video. My bathroom is a huge mess and I should really clean it, but so let me see. There we go. All right, so let's get started with some BB cream by L'Oreal. I still have some black makeup on my finger, so all right. And now I bought this new Maybelline concealer, so I'm gonna try this out. That's a good sound. I know there's been some other vloggers that I like that have kind of sworn by this, so I'm gonna give it a try. Inside it says maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. There's more stuff. The packaging industry, man. Okay. So this is like a way to get it started, I'm guessing. Nothing's happening yet. Ah, there we go. Oh boy. Now that I'm looking at myself up close, I'm seeing that I didn't get all my makeup off from yesterday. Oh, that's alright. Cruella De Vil's not pretty. So I know I've been not around, and I promise I'm gonna be better about that. I don't even really have good excuses other than the wedding and everything, and just my weekends are busy and it's hard to make videos on weeknights. So, but that's just a lot of excuses. So I'm gonna really use this to brighten up my face. I really like this, actually. This is nice. And I don't have to blend too much because that little applicator did a nice job blending. Okay. Beautiful. Next, just some of my Bare Minerals powder. It would be better if I had a cooler tone powder for this, but I don't. Okay. Next, I'm going to try to do some contouring with my Sunset Junction, my Wet n Wild. So I'm taking this domed brush and I'm going to pull it down here. And then I'm gonna like make a point on my face because Cruella De Vil has cheekbones that like you could kill someone with, which is probably the point. The other thing about her is she's very, very thin, which I am not at all, but I'm going to kind of try and make my cheeks seem gaunt by putting the contouring in them. In here because she also has a pointy chin and she has a like pug nose. So I'm gonna really thin out my nose and try to shorten it by it's not super attractive. Alright, then I'm gonna take, I hate to use such a pretty color, but alright. I'm gonna just do my highlighter in here. I feel like this highlighter should actually be matte. And then I will sort of just take this other brush and just sort of blend so I don't look too weird. Okay. Oh wait, you know what? I'm not gonna use that. I bought one. I bought an eyes, lips, face primer. I'm going to just give that a try too. I liked it because it was called Pearl. And I thought that might make this makeup in particular stand out better, but also I just wanted to try it. Well, it's not really like staying opaque or anything, but it also feels a little, this is gonna sound gross, but wetter than the Urban Decay. So I don't know what kind of staying power it will have. Okay. Let's see. First going to take my fluffy brush and just kind of put a matte, I'm going to use this matte Sebastian, or Flounder color. On the upper part of my lid. And I'm going to drag some of this Le Poisson just up in here because I want to make her eyes look very sunken. Okay. Next, I'm going to take this little palette from Wet n Wild, and I'm going to use this sponge that's actually in here with this lime green color. And really, really pack that on the lid. And then I'm going to take it and extend upwards and kind of create the shape that she has going on. Which is more of like a, all the Disney villains seem to like have the same shape. It's kind of like a big mountain shape on their eye. It kind of makes them look older, which is like the thing. Disney female villains, they're all old. Old is bad, young is good. And seriously, like, was she even that bad? She was trying to do those people a service. I mean, who wants to raise 101 Dalmatians? I'm just kidding, obviously. I don't condone killing puppies. But, seriously. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm trying to decide. Let's give this a try. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but we're gonna try. Alright, I'm gonna take a dark brown color. Well, no, I lied. I'm gonna take this Jetsam color from my Little Mermaid palette, which is like a dark green. It's not very dark. And just gently trace the edges of this shape. I'm not going to leave it like that, don't worry. I'm going to kind of fill that in a little bit so that I get more of an ombre rather than a line. And then back into this. Kind of go over that so you can't see necessarily the line, but you can see the darker color. Oh, that looks kind of good, actually. Okay, now obviously I'm not really gonna go out like that, but you can kind of, you could blend it more. Around the edges, you could not do the darker color, but that lime green is pretty kick butt if you ask me. Okay, brows. So serious. Here we go. I'm gonna start with my brow pencil. Now, again, I'm doing every day, semi, so I'm not gonna do like the crazy brows, because that's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm going to kind of follow in where my brows are, but I'm gonna like really make a downward motion here and then go to the very top of them and then bring them down. So I am getting an arch, but I'm gonna actually soften the arch a little bit more. I lost some of the color over here. Alright, now let's see if I can do that again. Over here. And remember, your eyebrows don't have to be completely symmetrical, which is one of the good things about life. Gonna take a little bit of this white color and give myself more of a highlight here. And gently with my fingers. Okay. So now, here's a really sad thing. At some point while I was doing my sister's wedding makeup, my favorite eyeliner went away. And I don't know where it went. It's probably still in her apartment, but she lives in New York City, and so I haven't had my favorite eyeliner for a few days. So I'm going to be using Urban Decay 24/7 waterproof liquid eyeliner, which I don't love. Sorry, Urban Decay. I like a lot of Urban Decay things, but not so much this, and you'll see why. It's very, very, very liquidy. And so first of all, you have to kind of like clean it up first because it will drip down and it's already like dripping down. And then when you put it on, you expect, hey, with all that liquid, it's gonna be super black. But it actually, even though it looks alright on the video, it's actually kind of thin. And so I don't love it. But I'm gonna take, she doesn't have a very thick eyeliner line. Also, this brush is a little harder to control because it's soft. You see, it's kind of thin. And each time you go back in, you have to like clean it off again. Okay. So I'm making like fake eyelashes like that. And I'll even do one down. Oh, I have a little fallout on my face, but that's alright. So you see what I've done there? See what I just did? Like, it's very, very hard to control. Sorry, Urban Decay, this is like an anti-mercial for your eyeliner, but I don't like it. But honestly, it's like better than some of the other stuff I have, so it's not that bad. All right. Just go in and touch up this green again. Because it's looking kind of funky. All right, and now some mascara. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. I'm gonna do Urban Decay. And now this Urban Decay eyeliner I really like. This is also 24/7, the Glide on Pencil and Perversion. And this is like amazing product. It could just be that I'm not a huge fan of like really liquidy liners. And maybe some people are. I don't know. Okay. Mascara. And I thought about doing some false lashes, but since I'm trying to do a semi-everyday look, I'm not going to. I'm just going to kind of rely on those lashes on the side there. Okay. Oof, I'm starting to get sweaty. It's hot in this bathroom. Now the last thing is, of course, her lips. So I'm going to be using this, which came in not my Birchbox, but my mom also gets Birchbox, and she didn't like this color, so she gave it to me. Yay! And it's still a, I've been using that hot pink one, but this one's red. You have to be confident with makeup application skills to wear this because it doesn't come off. It like doesn't. She has a little bit of like a square bottom lip. And she has a pretty severe Cupid's bow. Now that is not going anywhere. A little came off because it's still a little wet, but all right. So I was trying to give myself like a hint of a black and a hint of a white bang here. And I was just doing that by taking, literally just taking black eyeshadow and kind of pushing it into the hair. It's really like the ends that are being very finicky. There's probably better ways to do this, but I wanted it to be able to wash out. And then for white, I was using my Makeup Forever, but it's a little sparkly, so it's not, it's really just making my hair look very vibrantly blonde, to the point where I'm thinking I should just do this every day instead of highlighting my hair. Ugh, this stuff gets all over me and everywhere. I'll try using a different white. I mean, I think you kind of get the idea. Okay, so that's it for today. That's my Cruella De Vil. I hope you like it. I hope you're interested in seeing where else I'm going to go with this. I think I'm going to do Ursula next, because Ursula is obviously the best Disney villain of all time. And I'm excited to do Maleficent and Evil Queen and Madame Mim. I don't know. We'll see where this takes us. So I hope that you're all having good fall. And I'll see you soon. Bye.